Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are an old friend, then welcome back. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel as a whole. I'm just gonna light a little bit of this real quick. I keep telling y'all this shit has been working so good. It flushes out the demons, literally. Every time I light it up lately, everybody starts coming out of their rooms, lurking outside my door. It's literally flushing them out. And then they tell me how much they hate the smell, which is how you really know they got demons. I mean, I have to say, sage is a bit of an odd smell, but the only people who hate the smell are probably those who have demons inside. To be honest, really, seriously, because it's like, who hates the smell of sage? And I laugh every time because they have no clue. Yeah, it's one of those forgive them for they know not what they do moments. And you get to laugh because you got an inside joke with God. Alright, okay, let's see. It is November 8th. It is also a Friday. I pulled some cards earlier this week. I can't remember if it was on or off camera, but anyway, in that reading, I got this date, Friday, November 8th. So I feel like it's kind of important. It may actually be a kind of side portal, okay? Energetically, right? Oh, also, I don't know if you all have noticed, but I think there's been a lot of timeline jumping, like collectively. Because if you look at the Schumann resonance, it is like the frequency of the world kind of thing, okay? And if you look at it, if you go download the app and you take a look at that, there's like 4 different ways that they show it to you. And the bottom one is actually the magnetic resonance, which, by the way, used to be all kind of wonky or like steady, but for a couple of years now, I think it's actually been looking like a swirl, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the very top one, it looks like breaks, okay? Like sudden changes in the flow, okay? And I feel like when you see that, when you see it go from nothing to all of a sudden, it's like it's got that bright white light, like all the way down, or sometimes they'll just be like one stripe all the way down. And I feel like those are the breaks, the changes in timelines. And I've been seeing a lot more of those lately. So I feel like a lot more people are timeline jumping at this moment. And it's being reflected in that way. And you can see it, you know. And so if you are on the fence or a non-believer, then you need more, and you need more like scientific proof kind of thing. Go check that out. Learn more about the Schumann resonance. Schumann, as in like the name of a person. Schumann. It is one way that we can energetically track, you know, what's going on in the universe. but well, maybe not so much the universe. It's more directed towards Earth itself, but even that's a pretty big deal. So anyway, I don't want to start with those. Tell me, since we were talking about it, let's start with this deck right here, my little homemade deck. All right. What do we need to know about today, Friday, November 8th? 11 portals. I knew it. It's a portal. It's a little side portal. Okay, and 11. 11. Maybe it's the opening of the 11 portal. You know, some people say, you know, like 3 days on and 3 days off. So like 3 days before and 3 days after, you know, the portal opens kind of thing. But I feel like it's pretty important in its own right. So maybe it is a portal. Maybe it's a portal of justice. We've been getting a lot of justice readings for a while now. Maybe today, because then 11 is the number of justice. And justice for communities, friendships, wishes, earned wealth. Something specific there. Anything else? What else do you want us to know? Oh, wait. Okay, I got W and Z. I'm getting whiz or like wizard. Justice for, I don't know, something about a wizard. Maybe something that a wizard did to you. Possibly 2 wizards. Okay. 2 male wizards. And we have August, which is 8, and Y, which is 25. So 8/25 may be an important date to you in regards to these wizards, or possibly the 23rd, the 26th, the 19th, or February. Right? Any October 19th, you know, any variation of these numbers could be important in confirmation for you. But what I'm getting from this is something about eternity, the number 8, like eternity. And why, like, yes, or questioning. But basically what I'm getting is these 2 wizards have been like following you around for all eternity, like cat and mouse, like energetically, soul stalkers, kind of. Okay, they've stalked your soul across all space and time. Like you've been through, like almost like you've been using portals to time jump, to escape, to get away from these 2 wizards. Like your whole life, your whole like eternal life. Anything else? Okay, P, YP, yippee. These initials may be important as well as to maybe giving you some confirmation as to who these may be. They may be initials of you or someone involved. One of these wizards, maybe. But for P, I'm getting 16, which is the day after the full moon on November 15th. So I'm getting that, something is coming to, with a Z here as well, something is coming to an end by the full moon. And like the day after the full moon, it's like everything's going to be different. Anything else, spirits? Okay. We have April and 14th. So again, these dates may be important to you in some way. So take that as confirmation. They reduced down to 5 and 4, 45. Okay, so I'm just going to say anytime the number 45 comes up, I always mention that is, Trump's number because he is the 45th president and it may or may not be relevant. However, I am going to focus, because this is where my intention is being drawn, to the 414. So some things about 414 is it is the area code for Milwaukee in the state of Wisconsin. So you may be from Wisconsin or have some kind of connection to Wisconsin or Milwaukee. The angel number 414 carries a profound message of transformation, signaling that positive changes are on the horizon. So yeah, I'm getting to like yippee here. So it's like you're going to be celebrating, you're going to be happy, because there's a transformation happening. Now, I don't know if it's with you or maybe one of these wizards or something. Maybe after an eternity of chasing you, they have finally, I don't know, decided to stop, or they're being stopped by the universe. I don't know exactly, but something's going on here. And so, yeah, okay. Now that we're talking about this, the number of Adam, okay? I forget where it is in the Bible. But in the Bible, I think in Genesis, it talks about how Eve awakened, okay? Eve woke up, right? Eve was put to sleep. Adam and Eve were put to sleep in the garden, right? And that Eve woke up, but it never says anything about Adam having woken up, okay? So it's kind of like Eve woke up and it was her job to wake up Adam, okay? And if we're talking about waking up as if we're talking about the awakening of our souls, the awakening of our consciousness, the awakening of our third eye, then this wizard, okay, maybe they're a dark wizard, okay, and they're finally waking up. They're finally opening their third eye and maybe going to be using their magic for good now. So you won't have to worry about them chasing after you anymore. Okay? Because they are transforming. It is also a sign that your hard work is paying off and abundance is coming towards you. So maybe this is what is happening as we go through this portal. Earned wealth, right, is on there. So maybe you're going to be rewarded for all of your hard work that you did to help wake up and transform this man. You know, it could be as well. It may not necessarily be a man, but it could just be the divine masculine, right? It could be an example of the divine masculine. Like we all have a divine feminine and a divine masculine. So it could be that somehow, you know, you have allowed yourself to transform by waking up your own divine masculine, waking up to the realization that you have a divine masculine. Maybe it was wounded in some way and you were able to heal and transform it. And in doing so, you've helped change the energy to heal and transform all divine masculine. You know what I mean? Like everybody's, women and men, their divine masculine selves. And so that's a pretty big deal. That's worth being rewarded for by the universe, right? Okay, that's interesting. With consistent effort, you are moving towards stability. That's important too, because I keep getting the number 4 a lot lately. It's really sticking out to me, and 4 is a number of stability. U.S. Code 414 definitions and special rules. Law. All employees or trades or businesses, whether or not incorporated, which are under common control shall be treated as employed by a single employer. Okay, I'm kind of feeling like it's a little bit of a message there as well, as though like you've chosen, right? Or someone here has chosen, or maybe the time is up, the portal, you know, it's time to shit or get off the pot. People have to choose. Are they gonna, you know, which side they're gonna be on? Are they gonna be on the winning side or the losing side, right? Are they gonna be on the light side or the dark side? Are they gonna be on the good side or the evil side, right? Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting from that. And you may find yourself in a position where you have to make a choice right now, right? 2. The number 2 is all about choices as well. So, yeah, that's confirmation. I'm getting, there may be possibly 2 men in your life that you're going to need to choose from. Or something about that. Okay. All right, well, I'm glad I looked that up because I feel like it was a, important message. Okay, so I have to say, I don't normally spend that much time on that deck, but I feel like it was a lot of information coming out, and this may look like gibberish to somebody, but to me, it makes sense. Every bit of this makes sense, and I hope it makes sense to you. I tried to explain it as I went along. Okay. That's very interesting. That's a lot. That's a lot to get. Tell me more about this, please. Okay, so love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Remember I told you that you might have to choose between 2 people, or that one of them may be a dark wizard. It could be that this wizard is transforming. Your love may have transformed this wizard, to make them want to be more of the light. But it may be that you have transformed in that you are no longer allowing yourself to be a part of something that is not good. So maybe you have acknowledged and recognized that this person is of the dark, and you no longer want to see the good. Maybe you're the kind of person that always tries to see the best in people, and you realize that that really hasn't served you well over this lifetime or any other. And so that maybe this time around you've done something differently, and that's why you're being able to go through this portal and somehow get away from this person finally for good. An indecision. So you may be questioning this decision. You may have, I think you've made that decision, but you may have reservations about it. You may feel like it's almost a betrayal of everything you stand for and everything you believe in, to kind of judge someone as too far gone kind of thing. But I do feel like that's kind of what's happening here. Okay, so savoring. Now, I'm just going to point this out because it may be important to you. Ways to savor: owning your accomplishment, expressing gratitude, luxuriating in physical comforts, and marveling with wonder. I feel like expressing gratitude and marveling with wonder are being highlighted here. Oh, 2 as well. We have the number 2 again. So it's like savoring. It's like savoring this moment. You've been given an opportunity to make this choice, okay? You have been given an opportunity to make this choice, and I feel like so many people don't get that. You understand what's going on here, and you're being given a rare chance to choose. And it may feel a bit of a curse because you may love this person. But ultimately, I think what's different is you're making the decision that's best for you and not this person. And that's what's changing. That's what's different. That's why everything here is here. And so you need to express gratitude for being given this opportunity and marvel with the wonder of how you got here. And again, being grateful for the opportunity to make this choice, to consciously make this decision. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So solitude and heartache and loss. So also the numbers 3 and 9, if that means anything to you as well. So solitude and heartache and loss. So yes, I am getting that basically, you may be in a romantic relationship with this wizard, okay? And you may be making the difficult decision to leave this person behind, to go through, this portal without them. Maybe for the first time ever, because this person has been a part of your eternal life. So it's like every time you incarnated together. It's like a twin flame, okay? But this is like a twin flame turned bad, a twin flame gone rogue, a twin flame that was never really meant to be your twin flame. It's like you thought they were, and they just attached themselves to you and followed you around for all eternity, preventing you, at the same time, preventing you from ever finding your real twin flame. So, you may have made the choice, or you may need to make the choice to become single, solitude. And it may hurt. It may hurt you. It may hurt this person. In fact, I'm not going to lie. It's going to hurt. If you have such a strong soul tie with this person, as it appears to be here, then it's going to hurt you both. But it is what needs to be done. It is the decision that needs to be made. And again, you need to express gratitude for being given this opportunity to kind of fix this problem. The universe has given you an opportunity to right a wrong, to fix a mistake. You made a bad choice however long ago in a previous life that has affected every reincarnation that you've ever been in. And you're being given a chance to change that. It's like being given a chance to go back in time and make a different decision. Only you're making it here and now. But maybe your future self somehow reached out to your past self in order to help you realize that this needed to happen here and now in order to reach your best and highest good timeline. And now we have the material harvest, which is also a 9, which is 9-9. I am getting that number a lot as well lately. So it's like so close to the end that you can taste it, okay? You're like right there at the finish line. Okay, and stand your ground and disruption. So, okay, we also have the number 16 here. We have it here as well. Okay, and so stand your ground and disruption. From this, I am getting well, the numbers 7 and 16 may be significant to you in some way. But what I'm getting is stand your ground, okay? Stand, firm in your decision to break up with this person, okay? Because come the 16th, the day after the portal, the day after the full moon, things are going to change. Things are going to be shaken up. Things are going to be different. There's going to be a disruption. And ultimately, I don't know what that is, whether it's good or bad, or you know what I mean, but ultimately it's going to be for your good. It's going to work out in your favor. And you are going to be able to get some kind of material harvest, right? This earned wealth, this reward. Okay. I am going to do this deck. And then I'm going to move on to the tarot. Okay. Live and learn. Also the number 27. So you have, eternal love. Damn. 50. Okay. The message is strong here. Oh my God. Okay. The number 31, loneliness. Okay. Jeez. Okay. All right. So, okay. So we have live and learn here. Okay. And it's like I said, I'm just getting the energy that we've already pretty much picked up on here all over the place, which is that you've had this experience with this dark wizard many times over. And it's like this time you finally learned. You've learned your lesson about eternal love, and that it may be better to be alone and to wait for your true eternal love rather than accepting something dark. Or, it could be that, in a previous life you were so desperate that you allowed yourself to become attached to this person, to this dark person, because you were lonely. And you've learned your lesson about that, right? Sometimes it's better to be lonely. You've learned that lesson. It's better to be alone, even if you're lonely, and wait for the right person to come along, your true match, because you are not of the dark, okay? And so you deserve to be with someone who is also not of the dark. Now, this could actually be the catalyst for the awakening of this dark wizard that we were talking about, that you caused this person to transform in some way, and maybe this is how. Maybe ultimately they will forever be changed for the better by your decision to leave them in the past where they belong. It's so interesting. I feel like this message is just super interesting. Talking about the timeline jumping and everything, and it all comes through so clearly. Number 7, again, we have the number 7 again, and perseverance. So challenge, endurance, and resolution. So I'm getting that, you, in previous lives, you attempted to leave this person as well. But that they, again, always followed you. Okay? And then ultimately, that's kind of how your whole dynamic became soul-wise. It was like a game of cat and mouse, runner and chaser. Okay? And so that cycle is ending because you have, like, this person just kept, it was like a game, they wanted to chase you. And so, or they wanted you to chase them, and you broke that cycle. Okay. You broke that cycle by being, perseverant, not only in this lifetime, but like with your soul over many lifetimes. You've had to endure this for a really long time, and and it's like the universe finally put everything into place to help you actually succeed this time, to reach a resolution. Okay, all right, now we get to the tarot. I feel like so much has already come out. I really don't need these cards, but I want to pull a few just to see if we can get any more details and or confirmations. So, Spirit, tell me Tell me what I need to know about this situation, this portal, this dark wizard, and the collective. Okay. Okay. So we have the Fool, which is interesting because it's Uranus energy, and we have Uranus here at 11th house as well. And Two of Wands. So Uranus is kind of an expect the unexpected type of energy. It is a major arcana card, okay? So it's kind of like the universe has stepped in to help you unexpectedly. Two of Wands has or may step in unexpectedly to help you plan your future without this person. So, you know, that loneliness and solitude that you felt, that has caused you to have, you know, a lot of heartache and loss and make bad choices. It's like, you know, that's an illusion anyways, because you're never alone. You always have spirit, right? So spirit is here. The universe is here helping you. And they want you to, if you haven't already, make a plan to move on with your life without this person in it. And that you have a whole new experience waiting for you on the other side of that decision. Something that your soul has never been able to do before, that they want you to be able to do. That's why they did all of this, to help you. Because they want you to be able to go through this portal and reach a place that you've never gone to before and have a soul experience that you've never had before, but you deserve. What else? The Devil. Saturn. Another major arcana. So what you're leaving behind is the devil. It's like Spirit is saying, step through this portal with us and leave the devil behind. That's the choice that you're being asked to make, the choice that you're being given. You know, go through the portal and be alone, but not ever really alone because you have Spirit. Or stay behind with this devil and never be able to ever progress. And we have the Seven of Wands. So we have 7, 7, 7. Okay. And again, we have perseverance. So it's saying that if you persevere through this, you know, if you endure through this, it's like there's a promise of all good things on the other side. It's like Spirit is making a promise to you that if you do this, you will have blessings, lots of good blessings. And that, you know, you may even find your true, you know, twin flame, eternal love if you choose this path. So you may feel lonely for a little while, but it's not going to be forever. Ooh, okay, I'm just looking at this, and at the very top it says Uranus, rebellious, and revolution. Okay. So also, that changes things as well. I mean, it doesn't change things, it just adds to it. So I'm feeling like this is you rebelling against the devil. It's almost like you may have been at some point a dark wizard too, right? Maybe you joined with this dark wizard and you became a dark wizard yourself, and now you're rebelling. And you're saying, I don't want that anymore. I want to go. I don't know if you ever were, or if this is a new thing for you, but it's like, I want to go back to the light, or I want to go to the light. I want to be of the light. And the light is saying, come through this portal with us. We accept you. You've been accepted. They want you on the light side. But you have to leave behind the darkness to get there. And that's important as well, because it's not just this partner, this person, this false twin flame that you're leaving behind, but it's all your own darkness as well. It's like stepping through this portal is, it's going to cleanse you. It's going to cleanse your soul of any darkness that there may have been left by this dark wizard. Oh, wow. Such an interesting story. This is amazing. I love this. I hope that you will share this video, because I feel like it's such a good video. It's such a good message, and it's all so coming through so clearly, and so like in just such a way that only Spirit could ever really do. Like, I can't make this shit up. It's real, okay? It's real. If you are ever on the fence about whether or not the tarot and Spirit and God is real, it's all real. Here's some proof and evidence. Share this video so others know. Spread the word. Okay, all right. Anything else? I feel like I want to close it out now, because it's a great message, and I'd love to leave it on that note. Anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else that you want us to know? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm getting that you are a soul who is of the light, or you used to be of the light, but at some point you turned dark, probably when you got with this wizard, right? Okay, so you turned dark, and now you want to go back to the light. Okay, it's like you're repenting, you're saying you're sorry, you have made amends with the universe for all the dark things that you may have done in previous lives. You've cleared your karma, okay? All this stuff, okay? And you are being given an opportunity to come back into the light. They are welcoming you back into the light. And what I'm getting from this Hanged Man and Eight of Pentacles is that you have mastered both the light and the dark. You are a particularly special soul. You have mastered both the light and the dark. And you choose, having done both, having not just done, but mastered both. You are choosing the light. It's like, think of it this way. Think of it as like an Amish person, right? When they go on their Rumspringa, okay? And they're given the choice. They're let out into the world, okay? And they're given a choice of whether or not they want to come back, forever, right? Or be exiled into that darkness, okay? It's kind of like, it's a bit of like a coming of age for your soul. It's like God allowed you, the freedom and the opportunity to go and have all of these experiences. And now that you have, well, one, you learned a lot along the way. And that actually makes you quite valuable. And ultimately, you are choosing the light. You are choosing to live a life of purity, a life of, stability, a life of good choices, a life free of toxicities, whether they be emotions or, physical dependencies or things like that. You're letting all of that go. You're leaving all of that behind. And you're choosing to be better. It's like, I've been there, done that, and I don't want to do that anymore. I know where true happiness lies. Anything else? Ace of Wands. You are magic. You wield a magic on a level that I don't even think you understand. But either in this life or the next, you might. But I'm getting that you are very powerful because of all the choices that you've made and all the lessons that you've learned and everything that you've been through. And so they want you back. The light wants you back. They know that you have the ability to make a difference worldwide. You have the ability to transform, because not only have you transformed yourself, but who better to lead others to transform than someone who's been there and done that. They absolutely want you back, and they know you can help make a difference because you already have. This is such a beautiful message. I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And if you haven't already, please, if you haven't shared another video, share this one. Okay? Let this be the one that you share, because it's awesome. So please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel. And I will see you again. Bye.